Tell me a story, some good news, something to cheer me up. Because everywhere I look, there's long faces, angry voices, telling each other we're wrong, we're bad, we're the problem. Tell me your story. That's good news, right? Something to help me up. Because everywhere I look, there's gloomy prophecies, constant catastrophes, yet another headline saying we're doomed, we're wrecked, we're broken. Help me remember your story. Where else will I find good news? Where else will I find that hug of hope? I won't find it in the 5-minute feel-good at the end of the bulletin. I won't find it in affirming slogans and positive thinking. No, I need a true story, so true, that in spite of all this whirling, ugly nonsense around me, its beauty breaks through to my world, to me. Sometimes I think I glimpse it in a friend's face, a stranger's smile, a moment of melody or a captivating image. Because once upon a time, I knew it so well. But right now, I have to relearn it. So please help me remember again your story. This was my prayer in times of darkness. God, where is your story? And he reminded me that my name is written on the palms of his hands. What if I put his story into mine? He showed me a way and I've learned it. Let me share it with you, because this is how I've learned to remember. This reminds me of how the story starts. In the beginning, the Word, the source of all life and a light that cannot be put out. Alpha and Omega, the triumphant ending assured, even while we're here in this messy middle. So it will be okay, even when it doesn't feel okay. And this reminds me that I have a part in the story, created just for me to inhabit, crafted by the one who put unique prints on every fingertip. He's the one who guides me in it as I live it day by day. So it will be okay, even when it doesn't feel okay, because God has invited me into his story. And this is how I remember the main character, Jesus, the greatest name of all, who paid the greatest price of all to rewrite us all into the great narrative of the Creator, scripted in his blood and sealed by his resurrection, so it will be okay, even when it doesn't feel okay, because God has invited me into his story and he's written me there through the power of Jesus, my Saviour. And this reminds me of why the story was written. Ring finger connects to the heart, because God so loved. A faithful love that is renewed every day, a powerful love that nothing can separate from me, an amazing love that sees me and knows me and loves me anyway. So it will be okay, even when I don't feel okay, because God has invited me into his story, written me in by the power of Jesus, my Saviour. He holds me in his perfect love every day. And this reminds me that the story is true. His promises are sure. He will not waste his words. When he says there's a new thing, he's doing it. When he begins a thing, he will finish it. So, pray it with me if you like. It will be okay, even when it doesn't feel okay, because God has invited me into his story. He's written me in by the power of Jesus, my Saviour. I'm held in his perfect love every day. And this is the truest, greatest story ever told. This is how I remember the good news. That's how I remember God's story.